Let's get you the big story. All eyes, of course, continue to be on Maharashtra, where the Shiv Sena rebel Eknath Shinde took oath as the Maharashtra Chief Minister with Devendra Fadnavis, his deputy, on Thursday, as the BJP capped a coup that unseated Uddhav Thackeray a day ago with back-to-back curveballs and hitting the ground running. The new Chief Minister held his first cabinet meeting just hours after being sworn in with the new Maharashtra Chief Minister, Eknath Shinde, and Devendra Fadnavis as his Deputy Chief Minister in a role reversal. Now, a two-day special session of the Maharashtra legislature will be held from the 2nd of July. And with Uddhav Thackeray defanged, what's next? The next stop, the BMC. All eyes are on the polls to the prestigious cash-rich body which the Shiv Sena has controlled for the past 25 years. Meanwhile, Eknath Shinde has now returned to Goa to meet with his MLAs after being sworn in. Shiv Sena's Eknath Shinde took oath as the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra last night and is now back in Goa to be with his party leaders. Akshay Dongre is on the ground there in Goa monitoring all of this. Akshay, these rebel MLAs in Goa right now have been standing with Eknath Shinde during the rebellion against Uddhav Thackeray with all the fast twists and turns over the past week, and they could not be there at the swearing in yesterday. Eknath Shinde now going back to them after he was sworn in.
Well, absolutely, Sarah, and this was a move that was unlikely. But then again, yesterday was a day of unlikely events. First, Eknath Shinde became Chief Minister, Devendra was become the Deputy Chief Minister, and he was one of the Deputy Chief Minister. And then the MLAs, they said they had they conducted yesterday in Goa. They had said that they do not expect Eknath Shinde to come to Goa because he has new responsibilities, and just to please them, him coming to Goa would in fact not be very wise. So irrespective of that, Eknath Shinde came back to Goa. He flew to Goa late last night, and then he met all of the supporters. He was welcomed by the MLAs that are holed up still in Goa. Now, the question is, why exactly the MLAs are still staying in Goa? And now that Eknath Shinde has become the Chief Minister, why don't they just go back to Mumbai? Why don't they just fly back to Mumbai? So there are a lot of things that the MLAs are saying. First of all, on Saturday there is assembly session that has been called in Maharashtra, and that exactly is the reason that the MLAs want directly to appear at the assembly session that is going to take place on Saturday. The second thing is that a lot of these MLAs have been saying that Saturday is a auspicious day, and they would like to start their session, their new chapter in their politics from Saturday. So all of these theories they have been reiterating, but the real question, the real answer remains to be answered, that why do they want to stay here in Goa till Saturday, whether there are more surprises as far as this entire political saga is concerned. But so far, the rebel MLA camp, in fact, that has become almost part of the government, that is staying in Goa, and most likely Eknath Shinde coming in, portfolios is going to be discussed among these rebel MLAs, because who gets what? That is also a big question, that who will be getting the important portfolios, who will be keeping the Home Ministry, who will be keeping the Finance Ministry. All that has to be decided among the MLAs, because since the BJP is not being seen as a very active player as far as the government formation is concerned. BJP has said that it doesn't need post. It has even given up the Chief Minister post to Eknath Shinde. Most of the portfolios will have to be divided among the rebel camp. So that is the major thing, that while the government has been formed, now the big task for Eknath Shinde will be to keep the flock together. And remember, they still haven't claimed Shiv Sena. So as far as the party symbol is concerned, as far as the party's name is concerned, they still remain with Uddhav Thackeray. So that is going to be a big challenge, that when exactly are these MLAs, rebel MLAs, going to claim that, or whether they will start a new chapter with a new party in Maharashtra.
All right, so time for everyone to get their pound of flesh, and those videos you're seeing on your screens are all from yesterday. Yesterday, Mr. Shinde spoke to those MLAs via a video call, and they were related to receive a call from their leader, seen waving to him. They were chanting, "Eknath Shinde, we are with you." Earlier, another video showed these MLAs sequestered in that resort in Goa, erupting in celebration, seen dancing in what appears to be a banquet hall, watching the news briefing on a giant screen, and then bursting into celebration where they heard that Mr. Shinde will be replacing Mr. Thackeray as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, as that announcement was made by the BJP's Devendra Fadnavis.